Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so the other day, I was on YouTube and I stumbled across this video. The video spoke about, it's about this guy named Earl Nightingale. He spoke about the video. It says called The Strangest Secret in the World. In The Strangest Secret in the World, he basically spoke about this thing called the law of attraction. He didn't necessarily call it the law of attraction. For those who do not understand what the law of attraction is, it basically says that if you think it, then it will be. That's basically what it's saying. But back to my story about him, he speaks about how if pretty much, if you think it, if you desire it, if you're consistent in changing your mindset in order to want something or desire something so greatly that eventually the universe will open up and just give it to you. Now, that sounds extremely abstract and almost unbelievable, but it's almost as if you are thinking and working towards something to a certain extent that it would allow for you to get whatever it is that you're looking for at the time. Also, it reminded me of something I read in this other book by Robert Greene. For those of you who know who Robert Greene is, he wrote this book called The 48 Laws of Power. I think that's like his most popular book. But the book that I'm referring to is called Mastery. In Mastery, they spoke about the desiring something, having like a childlike mentality in order to absorb this information and desire something so great that you have no fatigue, or you're able to work through any fatigue when trying to get said something. So like, for example, if I want to be a basketball player, well, if I consistently work for it, then eventually, the universe will allow me to become some sort of basketball player. If I want to invest in the stock market, which is really what I would like to do, if I continue to work towards it, if I continue to try to be great at the stock market, because I desire it so bad, then eventually I will have it, and it won't even feel like work after after a while. After you change your mentality, that's what it is. You have to change your mentality to you need to change your mentality to follow your desires to the extent that it is almost spoken or brought into existence. Like, that's in a very unreligious way. It's not really, it's not saying like I am hoping and I'm praying for it. It's saying that I am wanting and going and working towards something to an extent that it allows for me to get whatever it is that I am looking for, whatever it is I'm desiring, whatever it is that I want to get. And that, when you think about, that it can happen that way, it's not easy, but when you think of it that way, it does simplify things just a little bit. Pretty much, like he spoke about in the video, the Earl Nightingale spoke about in the video, he said that what you want to do is you want to write down whatever desire it is that you want. You write down that desire and you put it on a note card and you read it every morning. When you read it every morning, it stays in your head. It stays in your head. You can continue to be the greatest, whatever it is that you're trying to be. But yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna try it. He said it's try it for 30 days, see if it changed your mindset. Changing your mindset is always the first step in trying to get whatever it is that you want in your life. But I appreciate y'all listening. See ya.